Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 32nd episode of the Paranormal Stupidity, which of course is a YouTube show where I watch Paranormal Activity 4 every week for 100 weeks. And I'm just realizing now that I changed that saying to once a week for 100 weeks, because that made more sense. And I'm Levin Garbish. I think this is my third martini of the day. So why am I talking about martinis? I don't know, because I fucking want to. Go out, go fuck yourself. Speaking about fuck, so I decided to count the number of times they say fuck in the movie. Unfortunately, that was extremely less exciting than I thought it would be to say 12 times. I thought it'd be a lot more. But no, I just can't catch a break with this fucking fuck. It's always, anything I try, there's no exaggeration of anything. It all just ends up being bland. So they only say fuck 12 times. I mean, Jesus fuck. They could have said fuck a more fucking fuck and fuck and fuck, fuck. Fuckity fuck, fuck, fuck. Speaking again of fuck. So, for those who have seen the movie, I mean, I should really stop saying that, because if you have seen this movie, then you have forgotten everything about the movie. So, again, I'm just talking to myself here. But that's appropriate, because I'm, wearing Paranormal Activity 4 t-shirt in front of a Paranormal Activity 4 poster with a fucking Paranormal Activity 4 hat. So, I think I'm one of a kind here. Early on in the movie, when the party is just finished, Alex's party, and Alicia Bowie and wherever that other fucking bitch is who plays the character of Sarah. I don't give a shit about her, Sarah. All she says is, "Get out of the way, Ben." Go eat a carrot, Sarah. In fact, don't stop eating carrots. Just eat carrots until you die. That's right, actress who played Sarah, I'm calling you out. You know who you are. And though I don't, because I haven't bothered to look you up. Anyway, early on after that party scene, Alex is like to Ben, it's like, "So what do you want to do now?" And this time it felt like she was saying she wants to do something sexual with him. Whether that is just like a makeout session or, straight out sex. I don't know. I can't really get in the mind of this 15-year-old girl. Because I was never a 15-year-old girl. At least I don't think. I mean, if we're going by multiverse theory, then there is a version of me who was, and the version of me who is, and a version of me who will be. But this, unfortunately, isn't a YouTube show about the multiverse theory, which I have a lot to say on, but doesn't really relate to Paranormal Activity 4. So let's get into some of my segments, and you might notice there's been a slight change this week. So let's start with the one that you might be familiar with, probably not. We're on the hunt. We need the gear. We're on the hunt and we need the gear. A hunter must hunt. We're on the hunt, we need the gear. So that's a segment based off Ben's line. You can probably guess what it is. So what movie, book, TV show, podcast, radio show, what could this line be from? Well, I haven't really took the time to figure it out, so I'm just gonna, look around this room and see what I come up with. It's from elves. I've never heard of such ridiculous. Let's get into my second segment. So for this second segment, I've come up with a new one, and I'm making a big change here. This is a new year. This is 2016, so I figure I'll go with the times. I'll change up my act, and I'll make this something really different. So, unfortunately, there is no more Diamond in the Witch House. But you know what? Go listen to that song anyway. It's a great song by Mastodon. Look them up. If you're not into metal, then go fuck yourself. So, speaking of metal, I'm just gonna sing a cover of the most metal band I know. This is a real nothing scene, sitting in this nothing film, moving forth this nothing plot for nobody. Da-na-na. So this is a new segment called Nothing Scene. So here, what I'm gonna do is pick a scene from the movie and explain why it means nothing to the plot, why it has no reason of existing, and why it's just there for no purpose at all. Luckily, I think this segment will last for a long time because basically every scene could have this treatment. But, you know, I won't pick the obvious this week. I won't pick the book fall down twice scene. I'll save that because, oh man, do I love that scene. I don't even know if I've talked about it here, but I've talked about it with people who are on the show. So, for this time, I'm going to talk about the scene where Ben teaches Alex how to export footage from her computer so she can watch it. So, this isn't a long scene, about, I don't know, 3 minutes, something like that. Now, what happens is that scene starts off with Alex and she's like, I wouldn't know how to get this, I just need to know how to get this footage off. And then Ben comes in the room and he's like, oh, okay, let me show you. And he's like, well, you gotta enter in your password, and it's like Odd Robbie, and she's like, well, I thought it was Big Ben. And he was like, well, you don't need a password for that. You know what I'm saying? High five! And then she's like, what? I don't know if you know what I know, but you know that I don't know what you know. That was so bad. It was almost like real dialogue from the movie. After that, he does some computer shit where he's like, well, you know, because you're a fucking idiot, just like, you know, tap this, say export, then it'll be a quick dump file, then you can watch it. And she's like, oh my god, that's like so complicated. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, you fucking bitch? It's not that complicated! And then he beats the shit out of her, and there's all blood splattered over the screen, and everyone's screaming, and the mom comes in, and she's like, oh my god, you killed my daughter! And Ben's like, yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? And he takes out a gun and shoots everyone. Whew. Sorry, I just went off in my fantasy land there. No, in reality, the mom comes in and it's like, okay, Alex, well, I maybe should keep this door open because I don't want Ben to be in the room. And Ben is like, well, what's she talking about? And Alex is like, you're not be in my room. Yeah, I know. Anyway, what makes this scene pointless and what makes the scene a nothing scene, which is the name of the segment, is that Alex, for the rest of the movie, does not remember any of the advice he gave her. She does not learn how to export this footage. She doesn't really watch any of the clips when Ben isn't around. So, I mean, you have a scene teaching her how to do this, and then she just doesn't do it. Nice job, writers. Okay. So, if you're one of these people who gets kind of caught up in these horror phenomena where these found footage movies, and not even just found footage, but just crappy horror movies in general, you see, that's fine. Watch whatever you want to watch, like whatever you want to like. But imagine how you'd feel watching it multiple times. Think if there's anything memorable about it. If there's anything that would scare you that didn't scare you the first time, or make you think. So many movies I've watched again just to feel that same like exhilaration and that reach that same emotional state. And sometimes I watch movies to experience something new. Sometimes I don't like the movie at first, but then I watch it again and I'm like, whoa, this is actually pretty good. Or sometimes it's the opposite. Where it's a movie I liked from my childhood, I watch it again and I'm like, well, this isn't actually that good. But then, see, Paranormal Activity 4 doesn't fit into any of those categories. It's just nothing. I mean, if this were home footage of someone's actual life, they would not watch it multiple times. It wouldn't be like a Christmas tradition of watching this home footage again. They'd watch it once and be like, okay, that's funny, let's throw it in the fucking garbage. But I'm not doing that. I'm watching it every single time, every single week for 100 weeks. And this is what just gets me fucking pissed off, is people who are saying, well, it's not that bad, it's not enough. It's a lot. To have this movie be a part of my life for almost 2 fucking years. Do you know how long a year is? Do you know how long a day is? I just stop and think about it. Think about how many seconds have gone by right now. I've wasted so many seconds of my goddamn life watching nothing. It's just amazing to me. And kind of that amazement is why I'm still doing this. Because it won't be a thing until I've completed it. This is Love and Garbage signing off. Be seeing you